Does getting jacked or building muscle get you more women? This is a question a colleague of mine asked me and told me, I see you going to the gym. If you build body mass or when you get jacked, do you get more women? And actually, let me share this from my experience. Actually, getting jacked doesn't get you more women. No. I feel like I've not gotten women, but then I've also increased the level of interest women have in me. I remember 2 years ago, before I started this journey, I used to be a certain kind of person. And I used to look at people who are jacked, who had built muscle, as probably a bit intimidating. And when they would stand in front of me, I would feel like a bit scared and worried. And to me, I've experienced the same. I've not gotten a lot of girls. Actually, the people who appreciate me and say, wow, you look good, are people who have gone to the gym themselves, who have worked out for a while, and they know what it takes to build muscle, what it takes to build the body. So some of the things I've experienced as a person who's been going to the gym and building mass, one, I've gotten a bit of some respect from some peers. Let me give you a scenario. One day, I was going to a restaurant. I had a girl with me. She was my friend, and we tried to go and have a plate of food together. And when we entered, this guy was looking at me, like looking at the girl I was with. Yes, she looked beautiful, but probably he felt like he wanted the girl himself. When he saw me and looked at me, I saw him go down because he looked at me. I was dressed very well and I was jacked, and he felt like, wow, this guy, I'm going to compete with this guy. I saw him lose interest immediately. Not because I'd lost interest in the girl, but when he saw me, it made me feel good and awesome. And most importantly, he also had a woman with him, right? So I started now looking at him panicking because the girl was watching me as well with this bit of like, wow, you look awesome. I'm not saying I'm awesome in looks, but that particular day I know I was awesome because in this journey, I've also taken time to understand dressing. I've understood how to dress like a man, especially when I'm going to public spaces. And I know that day, the moment I left the house, I'd planned for that dress code that day. I knew I was awesome. So, yes, women will like you because you look different. But they just don't like you because you're jacked. There are other things they will like. Women will like you if you have money. Now, if you have money, that is an added advantage. Think about it. When you're in good shape, but you also have money, you should have sense of style. You should look nice, generally. But getting jacked gives you a little bit of an edge and an advantage. But also there are other things I've gained from the process of probably working out and building muscle. I've become so self-aware that my interest in women has gone down because I've now come to understand what it means to be a man. I know how much energy I give out when I really deal with women. I know how much power I lose when I'm dealing with women. I know how destructive it is. Women are destructive. Yes, we want them, but they're very destructive. If you don't have a strong mindset, you easily lose it. And working out has also showed me other things. If you can work out for more than a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 consistently, you have the power to start a business and sustain it and run it because it's the same process. It's doing something you don't like, but you know you have to do it. Yeah, because I also run a business. Some of the businesses I've started is I don't have a lot of passion, but yes, I saw myself trying to solve a problem, and I'm like, what? Let me solve this problem. Do I like that much, that it so much? I don't, but it's an obligation. It's something I do every day. Like when you show up and work out every day consistently, you're just not building consistency for the gym. You're building consistency in other things of life, other spheres of life. You build consistency in doing certain things every day around this time. I work out. So whether you have a program or not, it's hard for you to change my mindset from telling me to stop doing whatever I'm doing to doing this. So it's not just attracting other people, but it's a whole game changer. It's a whole mindset changer. It's a whole thing that makes you feel different. Yeah. And working out has also showed me lots of things about people. When people look at you and you've worked out and you've built muscle or you're toned, it is not actually impressive, but it's amazing because it is hard. Not everyone can do it. People look at you and they're like, wow, he has done something hard. It's not easy doing it. And that's the only reason we appreciate athletes and other people who do things that we can't do, is because they've done something we can't do. It's hard. People give you respect because you've done something hard, that something people can't do. Now in my country, almost 80% of the population, if not 90%, does not work out, right? Now imagine on this huge population, and you're among the few people who really spare time and work out consistently every day. Of course, you earn that respect. And I believe if you coupled working out, building muscle, with other disciplines of self-improvement, let's say become more honest, become ethical, learn how to dress, learn how to run a business, become a better person in different spheres of life, I feel like you as yourself, you will feel it, you feel the impact, you will get it, and those around you begin feeling it. And most of the time, you influence other people to become just like you. So now is a whole mindset changing experience. It improves you in different spheres. It makes you understand and become aware of things around you. I never paid attention to what I used to eat before I started working out. I never paid attention. I would take sugar as much as I wanted. I never understood the power of sleep. I never understood the power of supplementing my diet. With this journey, I've come to understand more about that. And every time I'm gonna eat a meal, I'm now more conscious and aware of what is happening around me. So working out is not just for me to look good or impress the public, but it has done more for me as an individual. Actually, I feel 10 times better than I used to feel previously. I've not fallen sick in the last 2 years. I don't know whether the result is from this, but I feel awesome. I feel different. I was once admitted and the issue was ulcers, and now I don't. So this whole journey and the self-improvement journey and has made me a better person. So do people like me? Do women like me? No. But the fact is, I like me. I am in love with me. I'm in love with myself. So once you begin this, you will fall in love with yourself. And the issue, what really matters is loving yourself. Is feeling like you treat this as a temple, you treat this as an awesome thing. You want it so much more than you want anything else. And that is what has happened to me. So I feel like if people are in that journey and they're liking themselves so much, you wouldn't even bother about other people seeing you or looking more awesome to other people. You would want to look more awesome to you, to yourself. I honestly feel different. I feel happy. I really feel awesome.